In this video, we're going to look at how to plot a linear graph. It tells us here, when we plot the linear graph, the steps we should do. We create a table of values first. So down here, I've drawn a table. I've selected some x values. Now, I need to substitute the selected x values into the rule to find the corresponding y value. So let me explain that. Here is the rule in this example. Y is equal to 2x plus 1. And what I need to do is find what this y value is by substituting -2 in place of x. So we did substitution in our previous topic. So instead of x, -2. So I've substituted -2 for x. Then working that out, -4 plus 1, so y is -3. So if when x is -2, y is -3. So now what I do here is into this same equation, 2x plus 1, this time instead of x, I put -1. So 2 lots of -1 plus 1, so y is -2 plus 1, so y is -1. Now, substitute 0 in for x. So y is equal to 2x plus 1. Instead of x, I'm going to put 0. So y is equal to 0 plus 1. So y is equal to 1. 2 more to go. So into my equation, y is equal to 2x plus 1. I now, instead of x, I'm putting 1. So y is equal to 2 plus 1. So y is equal to 3. And then I'll just do it here, there's a little bit of space, y is equal to 2x plus 1. Now instead of x, I'm putting 2. So y is equal to 2 lots of 2 plus 1. So y is equal to 5. So I've done this first point. I have drawn a table, selected some x values, and substituted the selected x values in the rule to find the corresponding y values. Now going to point 2. I draw a Cartesian plane. So I've started to draw it here. I need to label y pointing to the sky, and then that axis is x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the x-axis, and we'll go this way. It's -1. So this is the negative way. This is our positive on the y-axis. This is our negative on the y-axis. So I've drawn my Cartesian plane. Plot the points from the table and join them with a straight line. So this point here, x is -2, y is -3. Remember, x comes first in the bracket. So I go across to where x is -2, I go down to where y is -3. This point here is -1, -1. So I go across to -1, down to -1. The next point is 0, 1. The next point is 1, 3. And the next point is 2, 5. So I've plotted the points, and I join them with a straight line. So go through all those points, join them with a straight line, and I label my graph. So that straight line represents where y is equal to 2x plus 1, as stated there. Okay, for our next worked example, in maths, linear rules are also called linear functions. I'm reading from here. A linear function can be thought of as a machine with an input of x and an output of y. To write a rule in a function notation, we put fx instead of y. So you can see here that instead of y, fx has been put. That's function notation. When using function notation, assume x can take any value unless otherwise stated. So let's look at this example. Okay, so in this example, we've got the rule there in function notation. We draw a table of values. So x and f of x being instead of y. We now choose some x values. I choose the same ones, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So we've chosen our x values. We use the rule to find each function value and enter them into the table. So basically with this rule, instead of x, I'm going to put -2. So I write the rule, f of x equals negative x plus 2. Instead of x, I've got to put negative 2, so I've got negative 2 plus 2. So in other words, it's 2 plus 2, because that makes a positive, which is 4. Okay, now next one, instead of x, I'm going to put negative 1. So it's negative x plus 2. So it's negative 1 plus 2, which becomes 1 plus 2, which is 3. Now, here's the function. Instead of x, I put 0. So negative 0 plus 2, which is just 0 plus 2, which is 2. Next one, instead of x, I'm going to put 1. So it's negative 1 plus 2, which is 1. And lastly, I'm going to put 2 in the place of x. So it's negative 2 plus 2, which is 0. So I've done my table, I've chosen x values, I've put them in, I've finished my table, draw a Cartesian plane, which I have here. And this is my x-axis and this is my f of x-axis. So it's really just like saying it's the y-axis. Label them. And just like we did in the previous example, we'll plot the points, so negative 2, 4, negative 1, 3, 0, 2, 1, 1, and 2, 0. So I've plotted those points and drawn them to form a straight line, and we label that. So that's the function of f of x equals negative x plus 2. Okay, slightly different take, same sort of concept. Use the following graph to solve the linear equation 2x plus 5 is equal to 15. Now we could solve it using our knowledge of equations and undoing the equations, but this is how we would use it, using the graph. So, we rule a horizontal line at y is equal to 15. So where y is equal to 15, we put a horizontal line. This is the right-hand side of the original equation. This line meets the graph at a point that we can call point A. We then draw a vertical line down from point A. So we draw a vertical line from point A to the x-axis, and this meets the x-axis at 5. So the solution to the linear equation, 2x plus 5 is equal to 15, the solution is x is equal to 5. So going over it again, we find where y is 15, go across till we hit the actual line itself, and then we take a line down to see what the corresponding x value is. And I'm sorry, I've got absolutely no idea what's happened there, so that is irrelevant to this video.